What's going on, YouTube? What's up? What's up? It is me, the BBK, and welcome back to the Boss's Clubhouse. I'm getting my Bluetooth right. I had to unplug it. I know it's a lot going on. A lot of people going live. Yes, the streets still been popping, but shout out to all my bosses. And I'm just gonna come on live and talk about what I'm gonna talk about, which is divine and divinity. Divine and Divinity Taylor. Twin brothers out of Georgia. Let me. Oh, I wasn't as prepared as I had hoped. Let me change. Can I change? Yes, I can. Let me change inboxes. Okay. They are two twin brothers who took the life of a man in Georgia. A couple went to the convenience store about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning on 29th, I believe, April the 29th. They went to this convenience store and they found the decedent unconscious on the ground next to his car. Sorry, y'all, my Bluetooth is not connecting like it should be. Okay, now let's power back on. It didn't say connected. There it is. So that brother, they called the police. Obviously, he was dead, had been dead some time. And these brothers were wanted for questioning. Now they wanted them. They were looking for them. They had put out an APB on them. And they were basically just waiting on them to show up. Right? Their mom turned them in. Now, living in Georgia is no different than living in some of the other dangerous cities. Your family know what's best for you even when you don't know. Ain't that something? These young boys were YouTubers. You heard me. They had YouTube accounts. They were rappers. And believe it or not, they were rapping in the ministry. Why they didn't get hooked up with Kirk Franklin? Child, I don't know. Don't give me the line. I don't know why they didn't get hooked up with Kirk Franklin. Shout out to my boss queen for giving me this story. Okay, am I live? It's saying I'm not live? Saying I'm not live, so let me exit out, come back in. I think it was a lot going on. Let me come back over to StreamYard and see. It says I have 2 people. I'm going to try it again. Oh, my YouTube is not loading. Interesting. Let me change accounts. I hate when my commentary gets interrupted. My YouTube is not loading. What is that? Is it a full house tonight? Is everybody going live? Okay, say I got two people, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk while this thing figures out what it want to do. So divine and divinity, you heard it. The guy on the left name is divine, and the dude on the right with the tattoo on one side of his face and his eyebrow busted is divinity. With names like that, you probably would have thought they were twin girls and not twin boys, divine and divinity. They were probably they probably were here to serve a purpose. They were probably here to sing and serve the Lord's will and to bring the youth to Christ. But did they know Christ? Did they seek Christ out? I mean, they were singing rap and the gospel side of things, and you know, they were well known in Georgia, and it's word on the street that they had a following. Now, I didn't check their Instagram or their Facebook. They only had about 300-400 followers on YouTube, which is no big thing because most of the social media are on the active side. Most of the following are on the active side, the IG, the Facebook, the Twitter, you know, those platforms. A lot of people don't even frequent YouTube. Now, let me go to the next picture. Divine Taylor and Divinity Taylor. I would have named twin girls that. The boys, I'm not so sure. But again, it must have been a purpose for them to have those names, let alone for them to be twins. At any rate, at the time that the articles were written, the most recent articles were written, which was on May the 6th, it had said that the police was looking for them. They were looking for them to question because these young men allegedly were the only two who had entered and exited the store at that time of night. Again, the last known reports as of May 6th did not confirm how long Brandon, I believe his name is, had been deceased. So all of the most updated reports dated May 6th that I found, they just wanted to question these guys. They mom talked them into turning themselves in. They turned them in. They handcuffed them. They booked them. They did all of the things. Now, here's the deal. In that same report on May 6th, it says they were charged. Now, I was not able to locate those charges. But it had to have been some degree of murder, right? I mean, they charged them. You know, they were looking for them to talk to them. They were looking to question them. They turned themselves in. You had a chance to sit down and talk to them and question them. And now you book them. See, at first I started to wonder if maybe it was as simple as they didn't do it and didn't have nothing to do with it, so everything was prim and proper. But unfortunately, since they turned themselves in, they've had a chance to chit-chat for a minute, and now they've been charged. I can only guess that one of them admitted to the murder, or neither of them admitted to it. They may have admitted to it being some type of a verbal altercation of some sort, but I'm sure neither one of them admitted. So you know what that happened. If it's two of y'all, when we looking to see who did the crime and one of y'all don't tell on the other one, then both of y'all go down for the charge. You know, that's how it used to be back in the day. Hey, some things to say. Yeah, my YouTube won't load on my phone. I don't know what's going on. Hey, Camille. I don't know what's going on, but just a minute ago, I saw all kinds of notifications. Okay, so I'm in under this one, but where's the video? It's not letting me see. This is annoying, y'all. But I got a few. Oh, here we go. Is it gonna let me in? Okay, I see the circle of death, but I see y'all. I'm just gonna keep talking. Yeah. So right now, more than anything, we're waiting to see what are the charges for. Did they admit to something? Did he truly kill them? Now check this out. The decedent's baby mama, you know, the news interviewed her child. I wish they hadn't interviewed her. I would rather they interviewed the neighbor's dog up the street. I wish they hadn't interviewed her because child, she put on the show that she couldn't even put on good. Something went wrong. Tap to retry. Something didn't, it didn't, her whole, he was such an innocent man, baby. Ain't nobody innocent. That's number one. Ain't nobody innocent. And number two, yes, it's unfortunate that your baby daddy passed, that he was a good baby daddy, that, you know, he was a good boyfriend. He was just the type, according to her, to go to work and come home to his family, according to her. But see, with her putting 10 on her baby daddy, make me think she know more than what she spilled during that interview with the news. I mean, these people in this article made it a point to say YouTubers. Come on now. YouTubers. They ain't got, did they have 112 subscribers or was it 300 and some subscribers? I can't remember. I went over there and looked and, you know, watched a video or two. They didn't have no big following on YouTube. Hell, I got more followers on each one of my accounts than what they had. So why would they mention YouTubers? This is the time for critical thinking. This is the time for critical thinking. And I don't know why you want to point out YouTube when you're censoring everything that we say over here, as well as other platforms. But hey, I digress. So remember the other night, Momo was telling us about the three gorges apparently in danger of breaking. Rasmussen reports, good morning, and this was on 5/8. He said NBC News apparently found an expert answer to what happens if a 4G modem is discovered in voting equipment. Once you add that modem, you are decertified. It, being the election, is no longer federally certified. Good to know, right? A modem. Now remember how it's still, what's going on, JB? She says to take over. You stupid. You remember they kept saying, oh yeah, that's our president. Oh yeah, everything's, y'all just mad because y'all lost it. Another. Well, remember, I didn't vote Democrat or Republican, so it's no reason for me to be mad that, you know, Bo won. I didn't vote for Bo no way. So I don't have anything to be mad about. However, what I am upset about is that, again, my vote was stolen. My vote didn't really count. And millions of other people's votes were taken away from them, whether they want to admit it or not. So Rasmussen reports again that the 2020 election integrity Michigan court supervised forensic audit. See, the audits are still going on. This one just happens to be supervised. And they ask, what is a 4G modem used for in U.S. voting equipment? The big lie. Now, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger because it's real hazy. And it gives us the what do you call it? The number of a machine. And it proceeds to tell us the findings. And this is figure 5. The DS200 machine was found to have a wireless 4G modem installed internally within the enclosure of the machine. It reports the printed tapes that summarize the activity during the election show that the 4G modem was used to send the results to a central listener server via secure file transfer. And then it gives some other stuff that I don't know what it means, so I don't even going into it. Rasmussen asked a question, and NBC went live and gave an answer. They told him if you find that modem attached, that basically the election is no longer certified, which means it's a bad vote. It's a bad election. It doesn't stand. Here's some more information about this is analyst information from the forensic investigators. That's too small, even with my new glasses, honey. I just had to go pick up my new glasses. It is still too little to read, even with my new glasses, child. And then let me tell you, when I went to pick up damn glasses, I figured out why I end up paying a pretty price for them. Girl, I had grabbed some glasses that they're not in my price range. I didn't even know it. Well, until I paid for it. And then I said, these motherfuckers better be good. I mean, I told them I wanted all kind of stuff, scratch resistant. I wanted a tent. I wanted this. I wanted that. I wanted transition. I couldn't get transition, unfortunately, because of the lens that I'm wearing. But, I wanted all this stuff. Girl, I went to pick them up, girl. She done gave me a Versace box and the damn authentication card and wipes and lens cleaners, all this stuff. Versace, I said, them ain't mine. That's you trying to give me the wrong box. But I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I like the glasses. And I can wear them and drive. All I gotta do is just tilt my head down or raise my seat up a little bit. So I don't have to keep going up and down on my head with them. Anyway. Anywho's, yeah. Now, there's a lot of talk about the Three Gorges. There was a video that I saw that gave us some information about the gorges possibly failing. And those gorges are over there. It's not Beijing. It's, I can't remember the country. It's the city or the town. It's over there in Tsinghua. But the video showed back in 2003 when they bragged about how the dams could withhold and withstand all kinds of things. And, it was such a sturdy dam. And as the years progressed further, they start to say how the dam was not as reliable. Yeah, it wasn't as reliable as they had once said it was. How is that? I mean, I know a dam gets old, but when does it give out? Because in 2003, they were saying the dam could withhold for, 100,000 years. Excuse me, not 100,000 years. I'm sorry. The dam would be good for another 10,000 years. And then it started breaking down from 10,000 to 5,000 and then to 1,000 years. And now all of a sudden, if it break, oh, well, this, that, and the third, 99. Wait. We ain't nowhere near 1,000 years with this dam. Hence the reason I keep pushing, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. It showed a triangulation of if those 3 dams broke, it triangulated how that water was going to go out. And it's going to go out at 45 miles per hour, covering a lot of ground. As a matter of fact, Luwing, that might not be the right way to pronounce it, but this is what I'm going to call it anyway. Luwing is in danger of being totally submerged. Hey, Ronnie. Totally threatened to be submerged. And then as it goes through the valleys, the mountains, the forests and fields and whatnot, and it goes through the mountains and around the mountains, then the water starts to subside from where it first hit, right? It starts to subside. But that amount of water running at 45 miles an hour, I mean, shit, it's going to take it a couple of hours for it to get somewhere where to start submerging, before it starts to level out, right? I mean, it could cover 1/2 of China. We're talking about 15, 20 million people being affected in Tsinghua, in Luwing, Beijing, say what you over there. 20 million people being affected. You remember last year, where it was more, it was further than this time last year, back February, March of last year, when we went through the executive orders of FEMA and the kind of power that FEMA has over the world. One of FEMA's one of FEMA's powers under an executive order was the ability to relocate a population. Y'all remember when I was harping on it? How you relocate a population? What you do is pick up the town and move it next door. Like, well, yeah, how you do that? It didn't even make no sense. Remember last year, about June, July, when we got the map of the United States and what areas were supposed to get flooded out in the United States. And I kept saying, oh, that makes sense. I thought it was just us. I didn't know it was them too when they placed cracks in. I guess so, JB. I guess so. Or if they go down and go down below sea level and start shooting out bombs and rockets and shit and fuck up the start earthquakes at the tectonic plates or whatever, which causes a hurricane and then a tsunami or whatever. I mean, whatever it is, listen, it's going to be some relocating, all right. Now, the folk in Chinua, I don't really know how their relocation going to pan out. But it's going to be some relocation of some places. It is. The question is, how bad will it be for us? Anyway, I ain't want shit. I just came on here to get that little part out. I had been thinking about I have been thinking about it since I saw it. Okay, now. Okay. I have been thinking about it. I have been thinking about it since I saw the video. Hey, left-handed Libra. And, sometimes I get worried. Sometimes I think I stress myself out in the underground to where I have to turn away from it. But let me show you this real quick. Let me show you this. I just got through watching this movie. Listen, I was eating potato chips. I wasn't even eating dinner, which is going to be a chicken salad tonight. But I am going to, pop up the air fryer and fix up some chicken and some sweet peas and some macaroni and cheese for tomorrow. But I cut the TV on. And the first thing that came up in the list was this movie called Wonder. Can y'all see this shit? I done left the stream. Here it is. Hang on. And it says the conspiracy is real. I know y'all know who that man is in them glasses. That's one of my sugar daddies. That's one of my misters. I love me some Tommy Lee Jones. That's a bad mother. Shut your mouth, baby. What time is dinner tomorrow? Girl, I'm going to be and ate that chicken at 10 o'clock. About 10 or 10:30, I'm going to be and pull that food out and start eating so I can take my medicine. It probably won't be none left come dinner running. But here's the thing. I watched the movie, and the man on the right, who is a good actor, by the way, he played a man who had been in a car accident. Somebody ran into his car, killed his didn't kill his wife. They messed her up for life. She's messed up for life. She's in a nursing facility. She's messed up for life. The little girl, his daughter, got killed. And he was seeing things. He was seeing his daughter. He was hearing voices. He was having conversations. So they put him on medication. But he is a good investigative reporter type of guy. He was making some money off of outing people who are cheating the insurance companies with disability claims. Like workers' comp claims, and they walking around with a what do you call it? A crutch. He went and moved the man's bumper off his truck. The man came out and was looking around. He laid the crutch down, girl, grabbed the bumper and started running to the front of the truck with the bumper. And him and his daughter were sitting down recording it on his camera. So he turned it into the insurance lady for them to, nab old boy for insurance fraud. Well, Tommy Lee shows up with this Latina lady who talks about her daughter being killed. And in this little bitty town, them boys, I'm talking about them 3-letter boys, they had been using this town as a little playground of their own. But people had been ending up dead because they was trying to escape. What they was doing was implanting the people. And if they try to get out of the what do you call it, go over the border, go over the property line, or get out of range, if you will, the little microchip was like an explosive. It'll start beeping, and then boom, it'll explode, and it'll blow a hole. Like it looked like a bullet hole, but it'll blow a hole in your heart, in your chest. So he had started investigating. He was taking pictures and videos, and he was on to something, and the feds was on to him. Quiet as it's kept, his good friend, his ace Boogan Coon, Tommy Lee, had set him up. He was part of them boys. And they set him up to be the patsy. But they made him think that he was crazy. They made him feel like his medicine wasn't working. He wasn't taking his medicine timely, so he was making mistakes. But when he found that Mexican woman, see, what he was really having was some kind of a prophet dreams of what was to happen, what had happened, places and things that he had never even been to. He played on Snowfall. I don't remember him. I watched Snowfall. I don't remember him, though. Hit him with a brick. Hey, John QQ. Aaron Eckhart. John QQ kicked the door in and said, Tommy Lee and Aaron Eckhart. Hey, now Tommy Lee, that's my baby daddy. That's my baby daddy. I love me some Tommy Lee, but yeah, Aaron Eckhart. And it is on the screen. Yep, Aaron Eckhart. It was a really good movie. At the end, they set him up. They took him in. They told him they used him to be a pawn and a patsy. If anything gets out or one of those people happen to get that chip out and get away, they're going to make him be the fall guy. They had put him in a nut ward, and Tommy hadn't been truthful with him the whole time. Anyway, he messed around and gooped the girl out of ink pen, child. And dug and locked his door, dug in his chest, and dug that chip out. And it still had his name on it while it was in his hand, while he laid on the ground bleeding to death, while they was trying to break in the door to see if he was okay. I say all of that and tell y'all about this movie because it just made me think of what we're going through, like this chip. Oh my God, I know allegedly it can be put in the jab, but like, wow, I'm on overload with this chip thing, like for real. What's going on, John QQ? John QQ in the house. Hey, John Q in the house. Yeah, I had the wrong person, girl. That's all right, honey. Here. Copy. It's it is a really good movie. And if you haven't seen Project Blue Book, look at that. That is a good movie. If you haven't seen The Adjustment Bureau, look at that. It's a good movie. Everybody done seen Matrix, I know. Everybody has seen The Purge, I know. I have quite a few of federal movies or thriller sci-fi movies, conspiracy theories and whatnot. Now, everybody done seen Men in Black. I mean, I really believe those all portray us in the real world, whether anybody will talk about it or not. John, if you want to hit the link, come on up, brother. Oh my God. I hadn't seen John since his last live. And today I had to leave early because I had an appointment. Then I had to go pick my glasses up. Then I had to go get them an adjustment. Child, I was tight. I had to go get loosened up a little bit. Then I had to blink on to turn to come home. And my car just went in autopilot and took me to the grocery store. And I said, well, fuck it, since I'm here, let me get a few things. So anyway, I just wanted to come on here and talk about divine and divinity, killing a man. And they've now been locked up awaiting I'm sure awaiting trial at this point because they've had a bail hearing at this point. I just don't have any additional information besides the info that was put out on May 6th, which is kind of interesting. Why isn't more being said about it? Like if they were an up and coming rap group, what could Brandon have said so bad to make them throw their whole future away? I don't know. I almost feel like maybe somebody paid them off to do some kind of gun violence to continue the narrative. I don't know. Don't pay me no attention, child. I'm crazy right now. I think I'm hungry. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to microwave this chicken, and I'm going to go on and sit down and eat my salad and watch another movie before I get ready to go to bed early tonight. No, I've never seen The Purge. Not interested. Oh, girl, yeah. If you can't handle blood and guts, girl, don't mess with it. I'm making something to eat in between listening. Okay, John. So, anybody want to come up? You're welcome. John always gets the red carpet when I see him because he's earned it. No offense, but anybody's welcome. Y'all know I don't do the panels. That ain't really my cup of tea, especially with all of the porn bombing and whatnot that's been going on. Child. Look, I'm a YouTube felon. I'm in jail right now, child. I don't need no extra, no nude and pornographic crap messing around with my channel. I go to jail enough without it. So yeah, that's about it. The twin boys in jail, waiting to see what's gonna happen with them. I did see, much love to you too, John Q. I did see vaguely, I saw a tweet where they had been in court about a murder from the boy in blue, and they said it was justified. I almost want to call it justifiable homicide, but I don't remember the guy's name. I want to say his name. I can't think of his name. I'll put that in my YouTube Boulevard, though. I'll put that in the cartoon video. But it's a lot of that going on, and I'll tell you something else that's a little interesting. I'm signed up with most of the federal departments on Twitter. I'm following them, rather. I shouldn't say signed up because I would never work for their ass. But I'm following them on Twitter. And something that is very interesting that they have never slowed down on, not once, and that's offering these rewards for the capture of certain people. Yeah, they've been on it. Here, let me see. Here we go. Let's see what this one is. Even the marshals, they've been offering a lot of money for the capture of a lot of folk, which one of them I dug into was cartel, so I didn't dig no more. I was kind of put out. They called Brandon Lee, who violated. See, remember when we were talking about all of those 76,000, and I think it dropped to 66,000 violent offenders in the prison that my governor Newsom was going to release. And I told y'all half of them will get out here and can't wait to go back. They'll do one of the most dumbest things, like shoplift some bubble gum or jaywalk during the holidays or something, just so they can be violated and go back to the pen. Well, Brandon Lee Lanham, who was charged with violating the conditions of his supervised release, he was originally convicted for bank robbery, has been arrested. And now they got the girlfriend too. See, she was good until she tried to help him. A 2015 law to increase services for survivors of human trafficking set the U.S. Marshals on an important path where their focus was specifically on vulnerable children, kids in danger. What I've been telling y'all about the kids. Keep your kids close. Keep your kids close. See, because if they had been so concerned about the kids in the beginning, we shouldn't have as many out there being trafficked. That's what I said. I said that. Hey, Muffy, how you doing, boo? Thank you for swinging through. Y'all, please thumbs up the live for me, or nah, I'd appreciate it. Devarius Taylor was arrested and charged with first-degree murder in Covington, Tennessee. They're looking for Lester Eubanks, armed and dangerous. $50,000 reward for escape. He done escaped out the penitentiary. They've been looking for him since 1973. Since 1973. What made him become important enough for y'all to offer $50,000 reward on him in 2021? How many years is that? Let me see. Where the calculator at? This nigga been running for 48 years. Y'all still looking for him? Y'all should have been on call it a wash, call it a loss, took that L and let that man go on about his business. Because he escaped and he has evaded you guys for 48 years. Really? Deflection. Trying to throw somebody off their rocker. Throw them off their game. What else they talking about? 2 defendants alleged to have shot a man during an attempted carjacking charged in federal court. Wait, if you shoot somebody and steal the car, what makes that federal? What's federal about that? That's state, ain't it? I guess the feds ain't got no work. 16 hours ago, they apprehended Bruce Biggs out of Endicott, New York, for the May 2nd murder of his brother. Wow. A day ago, they arrested Manuel Luis Santiago, arrested and charged with 16 counts, including rape of a child, statutory sexual assault, and 3 counts of aggravated indecent assault of a child in Lehigh County, Pennsylvania. That makes my blood boil. Just reading it gets me. I need a ding dong. I mean, what I got? Ding dongs? I think I got ding dongs. Hell, I need a ding dong because that's done pissed me off. I think the child trafficking and missing person, can't see. I think the child trafficking missing person stats are going to skyrocket over the next several months. Absolutely, John. Oh, absolutely. And check this out. This is what I'm glad John is here. Now, John, I promise I ain't gonna be hard on you. I just got this one question that's been searing in my brain. I know my governor done turned loose, but planning to turn loose about 66, anywhere between 66 and 77,000 violent offenders from prison. Now, it's got to be that number, that same number, if not more, of people guilty of federal fraud by small businesses, PPE, PPP, PPL, EIDL, whatever it is. It's got to be that many people, 60-something thousand or more of people who will get jammed up for fraudulent forging and putting inaccurate information on those loan documents. Where are they going to put all of those people when they get through finding out who all done cheated them hundreds of millions of dollars? Where are those people going to be held? I'm just asking. National Missing Children's Day, 5/25. The Gulf Coast Regional Fugitive Task Force, in conjunction with the Marshals and the Montgomery Police Department, arrested King Swamp Bang. He was wanted in Connecticut and charged with the February murder of Kevin Young. Somebody over in Chinua might not like that. Might not like that at all. Yeah, that's all they're talking about is all these people they're capturing. Where are they going to put these people that frauded the government out of that loan money? Where are they going to put them? Because the county jail is going to be full, and hell, the federal facility. Oh, I just had a brain fart. Hey, Ruthie, I just had a brain fart. Could you be trying to low-key fill up the federal facilities so that you don't have nowhere to put them other ones when y'all get through draining the swamp? Oh, yeah, we gonna put them on the chopping block. You don't need no space for them, dog. Don't try to save no space for them when you get through draining the swamp. We gonna put them on the them heads going on the chopping block, boo, not on the shelf. We not shelving none of those. Those going on the chopping block. You don't need to save no room and make no room for none of them. But some of these violent offenders that are convicted of human trafficking and sex trafficking and humanities crimes against children, they need to be on the chopping block. That's my opinion. And my opinion is covered and protected under the Copyright and Fair Use Act. Let me get this thing up here before these people come over here and start messing with me again. Yes. Under Section 107, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. And anything else I deem necessary. I don't get it. I don't understand what they're doing. FEMA for them. Good point, Muffy. Good point. Okay. That makes sense. Cause honey, I was really like, the more I keep saying that them catching people and locking people up, capture. And up in California, child, every day I get some breaking news alert. They chasing somebody in a damn car. They having a shootout somewhere up by the school, up by the church. It's always something. The police then got shot while they was trying to, catch a, culprit. It's real crazy up here in California, especially in central LA. It's real bad. And all I can keep thinking is, where are you gonna put all of these people? But hey, I get it. All of that is really low-key a deflection. Hey, Ruthie. All of that, again, is just a deflection for us to not pay attention to what's really going on. See, if people was to start sitting back and saying, where is so-and-so? I haven't seen so-and-so in a minute. I haven't seen so-and-so. See those body doubles? Let's talk about it. Body doubles for the people that live in the big house, the big white house over on the hill that's on the Zillow page still. Except it's got a monetary value attached to it now. Let me pull that up and show it to y'all. Anywho's, when those people have their body doubles, when their when their 4 years or 8 years is over with, those body doubles are then become out of work. But they're always on call. They can always call them at the drop of a dime to show up. So when you catch somebody walking across the grass or in the car driving someone with their beautiful wife, who they've called Michael several times, and they're waving at people, a lot of time, that's the body double. Y'all don't even know. Y'all be so excited to think that's his fine sex ass, and it ain't. Let me get the address so we can, because I'm not finna go digging. Oh, not that White House. Google, you don't need to know my location. No, it's a different. That's it. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. That's it. Hang on. I can't believe I clicked that so fast. That was not what I wanted to do, but it don't matter. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Is it in Maryland or it is in DC? Yes. Now, wait. You're not gonna let me see the house? Hang on, y'all. They want to put pop-ups and shit. 16 bedroom, 35 baths, 55,000 square feet. I'm coming, y'all. It's got a it's trying to hide it from me. I should have used DuckDuck. I don't give a shit. I'm tired right now. Let's see. Let's click on the house. 400 and it always says it's off the market, but at least now it has some type of financial value attached to it. And it just left the furniture in there. That's that display furniture. That's for everybody to come in and see and have some idea of, how they want to decorate that particular room or that particular home. It's not now see here, this is what I want to get to. You make that bigger. Now, it has been saying this since the house got put up on Zillow. It's been saying this. This property is not currently for sale or for rent on Zillow. The description and property data below may have been provided by a third party, the homeowner, or public records. Zillow is not a display website. Zillow is a website to sell and or rent property. So when you want to show off a house, you don't just put it on Zillow just because it's pretty. You only put it on Zillow if it's for rent or for sale. So who they think they fooling? But this is the disclaimer. This is the disclaimer that they put down to make you guys think, oh, that house ain't for sale, girl. Y'all just tripping. Why is it on Zillow? Let's look up what is Zillow. Zillow is real estate, apartments, mortgages, and homes. Mortgage Learn is it. Okay, here we go. Why is Zillow bad? Is Zillow trustworthy? Is Zillow a free service? It's free to list a home on Zillow for sale by owner, FSBO, or with an agent. That said, it's important to remember that Zillow is at its core a massive real estate database, plain and simple. When you list FSBO on Zillow, you're responsible for every aspect of the home selling process. If you're not going to sell it, why would you put it on Zillow? Make this bigger so y'all can see it. Hey, Golden Vibe. If you're not going to sell or rent the home, and at that cost, ain't nobody finna keep up the grounds for rent. So they're going to be selling the home. And I don't think nobody's going to buy it. Let me tell you what I believe. I'm always telling y'all what I believe. I believe they're going to have to blow that sucker up like they blowed all of the tunnels up down below. and turn it into a goddamn bird bath or alligator sanctuary. I don't know. They can turn it into to a damn seaside tea garden party for all I care. I just think it's going to have to go. Nobody's going to be able to afford the house. They're not going to rent it. They're going to have to sell it, and nobody wants it. If anybody buys that house, I'm willing to bet you 10 out of 20, they're probably going to trash, blow it up, tear it down, and use their property for something else. Now, what they're going to use it for, don't care. But I don't believe anybody's going to live there because, number one, it's got a stench to it, almost figuratively. You know what I'm saying? Like, we saw them kids running up out of there. We saw kids being brought out of there, carried out of there, all of the things. So nobody really interested in doing that with that house. So they can cut it the fuck out. We ain't nobody stupid. We might have been asleep for 50-some years. But bitch, we ain't sleep no more. We wide the fuck awake and we know what's going on. Anywho, y'all, I ain't gonna keep y'all over here. I just came over here to give y'all that little bit of this, a little bit of that. I ain't got nothing else to talk about too much. Y'all please hit the like button for me. Or not. I would appreciate you so much. And I hope everybody has a nice Tuesday. I'll see you guys later. Take care.